I think it's time for a new chair. Well, I'd like to start this review out by reading a comment. You pushed me too far. Do the review or this pussy will get what's coming. I didn't really want to do this. I really don't, but you've left me no choice. You've got 4 to 5 months from now, since I know that's the average time span it takes for you to make a review. First of all, Jose, do not threaten the kitten emoji with violence because YouTube heroes are patrolling the comments section, and if they see that comment, you're gonna go to YouTube jail. And second, that was a pretty sick burn. So I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is that I'm going to be reviewing a game. The bad news is that that game is going to be Barney's Hide and Seek Adventure. Or Barney's Hide and Seek Game. I keep calling it Barney's Hide and Seek Adventure because that just seems like a better title. I don't know why they would call it Barney's Hide and Seek Game. I know it's a game! You don't have to tell me that you're a game. I know you're a game. What do you take me for? Some kind of child? Barney's Hide and Seek Game is a game where you play as Barney on a quest to find and hug a bunch of kids. There are 4 stages, each stage is hiding 4 kids, 1 baby bop, and 5 collectible items like beach balls and stuffed bears. There are no enemies in these stages, only friends. That's right, everything in this game is your friend and nothing can hurt you. At least not physically, but I'll be damned if this game didn't give kids nightmares. I mean, everything in this game looks fucking manic. Hey guys, who's got the Prozac? I know somebody's got some Prozac. Who hurt you? Jerry the drum hits himself because pain is the only thing left he can feel. Carl the Cloud has spent his whole life just letting people walk all over him. Larry the Lobster doesn't trust anyone anymore, not after the fisherman took his mother away. Say goodbye to Penelope the pig. She's off to the slaughterhouse. Goodbye, Penelope. And then there's Barry the Belching Clam. He's just a silly pants. Oh, also his parents are dead. Oh my god, the music. It's like someone's murdering a fucking Casio. The music loops are so short and obnoxious, and they change like every 15 seconds. I'm not even exaggerating. The farm stage's music is literally Old MacDonald had a farm, then Mary had a little lamb, then Oh Susanna, and then bingo. I mean, it sounds like someone is smashing a fucking keyboard with a hammer, and every time they hit it, it plays a random demo song. And the annoying sound effects just never stop. Every time you collect something, there's a horrible glimmering sound effect that goes on for way too long. It's like, listen to this. Every time you reunite an apple with its family or choke an orphan, it plays those fucking sound effects. Oh yeah, not to mention Barney comments on everything you walk by. Isn't that great? Having to listen to Barney's overly compressed voice screeching at you every time you're near something.
We found a watering can. Oh boy, a butterfly.
And don't tell me that's for the kids, because any kid that's playing this game probably hasn't grasped even the basics of English, let alone how to decipher audio that's been compressed for a Genesis game. That being said, the compressed voice could definitely be worse. I mean, it's recognizable as Barney, so I'll give it credit for that, but imagine having to listen to that voice constantly rambling over shitty sound effects and terrible music.
Look, it's a present. We found.
Oh my fucking god. Speaking of Barney, look at this asshat. Look at his dopey face. He's unnecessarily creepy. Why does he have to stare at me for the duration of this balloon ride? Why does he have to stare at me for the duration of this? It's like he knows. I don't know what he knows, but it's something I don't want him to know, and he knows it. Why does he look directly at you when he's hugging these kids, and why don't any of them make eye contact with Barney? What is going on? Look, kid stuff is creepy enough as is, but this game just went the extra mile. I mean, Barney as a character is already kind of unsettling, but that's just because kid stuff is unsettling in general. I mean, look at... Holy shit.
Hi there.
Oh no. Dude, I don't like those Martians, dude. Oh, thank God I have this soothing music to calm my soul. It's like chicken soup for my ears. It's like pouring scalding hot chicken soup into my fucking ears. How am I supposed to give my scathing commentary on this irrelevant kids game when my concentration is constantly being broken by the sounds of a dying Moog? Look, I wish there were gameplay elements that made up for all this stuff, but there really aren't. I mean, unless you like looking for collectibles as a purple dinosaur in what is basically a side-scrolling point and click. You just walk around and interact with stuff. That's it. I mean, the buttons all do the same thing. Even the start button, which means there's no pause. So you can't take a break from all that wonderful music. And what's the point of collecting the stars and hearts? They just shoot across the screen and make obnoxious sound effects. Normally in games, these types of items refill your health bar or act as some form of currency or points, but not in this game because there's no way to get hurt and there are no obstacles. The game will literally play itself. If you set the controller down, Barney does a little dance and then the game just progresses without you having to touch anything. Barney will walk to the end of the stage all while commenting on everything he passes. You can hit a button at any time to interact with the stuff, but there's no incentive to collect anything because if you leave the stage before even a single child, Barney's just like,
You found 0.
what is this no child left behind bullshit? Let's take a look at the box, shall we? Barney is it in a super-de-duper adventure. He searches for 4 friends and Baby Bop on the farm, underwater, and through other playful scenes. Children will love the discovery and fun they have with Barney. Barney names favorite things like toys and animals. Children always win and Barney never gets hurt. No, bad. That's not how you make a game. Look, losing can be just as valuable as winning. I mean, when I got last place in the school race, it taught me a valuable lesson. Just like when I got last place in the spelling bee, or when I got picked last in dodgeball, and football, and baseball, and basketball. And when all the jocks got together to jerk off in a giant circle in the locker room, I wasn't invited either. So I missed out on a lot of things. But it taught me that strength just isn't in my genes. And that never giving up can be kind of dumb when you suck at sports. But I mean, just think, if I would have gotten first place in any of those competitions, I wouldn't be here today in my mom's basement reviewing Barney's hide-and-seek adventure game for a bunch of 20-year-old men on the internet. Look, if you want to prepare a child for the real world, you shouldn't have a game where they always win and people never get hurt, because people do get hurt and you don't always win. You want to teach your child math? Well, make a game where Barney trips on a log and snaps his femur and you have to count how many years it's going to take to pay off his fucking medical bills. I mean, you're teaching children to hug bears, step on turtles, and throw glitter at raccoons. Barney literally says, we can hug this bear.
We can hug the bear.
No, you can't hug a bear. A bear will kill you. I know you're thinking, Peter, the children that would play this type of game are too young to understand those types of life lessons. No. You're never too young to learn that lesson, little Billy, because life will eat your soul. Life will eat your soul and shit it out and eat it again. You can't hug a bear in the real world, Billy, because a bear will eat your face, and raccoons carry rabies, and butterflies look like this! Alright, so it's a kid's game, but who is this kid's game for? I mean, when I was 5 and my dad brought home a Genesis with Sonic the Hedgehog, I remember thinking it was the bee's knees, the walrus's ankles, the cat's wrists, the plesiosaur's uvula. It was a fast and fun flurry of jumping, spinning, and dashing, and I enjoyed every second of it, and I still enjoy it even to this day. But if I had gotten a copy of this, I don't even think I would have humored it. I mean, how young were they aiming with this game? Because I'm sure any kid that's able and willing to play a video game is gonna enjoy a game like Sonic over Barney's hide-and-seek game. This game literally has an option for an adult to play for the kid. If you're gonna be playing the game instead of your child, there isn't really a point to playing it at all. Just throw on an episode of Barney. If the kid's just gonna be sitting there watching the screen, don't you think an episode of Barney would be more entertaining than fucking that's a flower, that's a bunny, that's a tree, that's a cat, that's a random pedestrian, that's a lawsuit. Okay, so I may have taken that last joke just a little too far. Look, this game sucks, but it doesn't have to suck. You see, if there's one thing that Barney taught me, it's that anything can be awesome if you just use your imagination. If we just use our imagination, we can make Barney's hide-and-seek adventure game into something awesome. Let's use our imagination together. Here we go.
Once you were a doll, brought into a world of pain and suffering by a coven of miniature witches who abandon you to the harsh elements of their world. Unable to die, yet unable to feel joy. There's only one thing driving you: revenge! You play as Barney, a cursed soul on a mission. Scour lands filled with horrible nightmarish abominations on your quest to find the tiny witches that cursed you and squish them to death. Use your heart missiles to murder butterflies. Use your psychic powers to force raccoons to throw away trash. Force this rabbit to suck your dick. Nothing is safe from Barney's revenge. Strangle a bear, chase a lobster, step on a fucking turtle. Barney will have his revenge. Barney's Revenge, available now.
That'd be awesome. Reality sucks. Okay, so the graphics are alright. They're exceptionally colorful and reminiscent of the show, but the gameplay is virtually non-existent. It's a slow-paced side-scroller with an interactive environment. There's no obstacles to overcome, no challenge, no risk, and no reward. The music is some of the most annoying music I've ever heard in a game. It's about as enjoyable as being kicked in the fucking neck. But at least you can feed a bunny a carrot. Oh! I give Barney's hide and seek game 2 bunny blowjobs out of 5. Now don't forget to subscribe and leave your dumb thoughts in the comments section below. Make sure to like this review, and if you like this review, make sure to throw your dollars at MrBaffaCake's Patreon page for cool behind the scenes. It's garbage. It's all.
And now it's time for Comments with Peter, the part of the show where Peter reads your stupid fucking comments.
Oh, hey everyone, I just got back from Trader Joe's after getting my first check from Patreon. Look, I know you guys are worried that like money's gonna change me or something like that, but look, that's just ridiculous. I mean, seriously. Oh my god! Why do people drink this? Look, I know you guys are concerned, but I promise you there's nothing to worry about, okay? Majority of that money is gonna go to making sure that you guys get more reviews. Only some of it is gonna go to cheese. And now it's time once again for my favorite part of the show, reading your comments. I pledged, said I would months ago, and so I did. Eagle roar, fuck. Peter, I listened to you, became less lazy, and started putting periods at the end of my sentences. P.S. Please tell Max Dubert that he is a fucking asshole, alcoholic, and I am not talking to him until he fixes my fucking door. Fuck! Please give him a moral lesson. Hey Max, stop being an asshole. I can kind of taste the grapefruit now. Thank you, fool, for the wonderful content. I hope you live a long and happy life, completely fulfilled and devoid of regrets. Well, I did just review Barney's hide and seek game for the Genesis, so it's a little late for that. Soft ripened cheese, bitches. Stacks. I subbed. Where is the pussy? Peter, review Echo the Dolphin Tides of Time, please. Peter, you should review games more obscure and stupid so that they match you. You're overrated AF, bruh. Kill yourself. Drink bleach. Cancer memes. Well, I'm not drinking bleach, but it's pretty close. I want your channel to stay small like this so the hype beasts don't infect it. Well, I don't want to spend the rest of my life eating ramen noodle soup, so I kind of want my channel to grow. And besides, it's a little late for the hype beasts. If only there was some way to give money to this special boy. Dude, there is a way to give me money. Just go onto my Patreon. What the fuck? Just go to Patreon.com. Go to Patreon. What the fuck is...